Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is John. Here comes the... This is We've waited a long time. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. The big fella just got... Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So close for that uppercut. Point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's the perfect stuff.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
On to the second round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. A match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That counter shot lands. They're both trying for a knockout. Just when you think, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, look at his corner. Look at his touches. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches. Standing down goes Larry Holmes. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Through the hook, didn't land. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. And that hook misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Beaten, bruised, and battered. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
So much firepower here. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Flat for the fight. If you're going to dance right there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Punch, counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice counter shot. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
If that was ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Let's start the sixth. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Ring the bell, and here we go. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's no place to fall asleep.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Oh, no! Ali is down! Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That jab doesn't find a home. terrific counter land. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. Here comes round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do this.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this match?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The greatest has been Dave. Big shot, and down goes Ali. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying,
every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6'3".
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. The straight right just misses. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? How is Frazier still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Frazier finally answering back.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab just missed with the left hand. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Misses with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and a court.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Can't land that jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away. Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Frazier is in trouble again. Frazier never one to back off or back down.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself,
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... There's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given...
You are the sweetest thing. All the joy you bring, but I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back, Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. I tried to change what I cannot undo, but I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Alexander Usyk. Easton. And this one has all of those big fights. So here we go. Should be a good one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Hook misses. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that. Here we go. It's round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That left hook missed. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This is a high-octane battle. Counter punch caught him clean. Ukrainian in big trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, block, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
We'd like to see more jabs. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. These two fighters are made for one another. Couldn't land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last. And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something. Hold that thought! Usyk! Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Lucky that hook didn't score. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got level skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow and the cheekbone. You've just got to try and pop them, skin them, go for speed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. And around. Here we go in the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. Here we go. It's round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Big whiff with the right hook. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter. Back and forth they go. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. Round 8, and we're off again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Some might have thought the fight a little bit close.